Hey, what's going on, guys? I am trying to give y'all an example of what I feed my chickens. So that's what we're going to look at a little bit today. So just give me a little bit and I'll get that going for you. Alright guys, so here's what I do whenever I'm feeding my chickens. And I've got 8 chickens and I feed them 3 different things. So this first thing right here is oats. So I got these oats from Tractor Supply, and I guess I put about I guess you can kind of see it. See if I can get the light in there. Yeah, so it's not a whole lot of oats. But I got these oats from Tractor Supply, and they were actually on sale. They had busted a bag, so they were like half off or something. Then the next thing that I put into it is, this is wild bird fruit. So someone may think that's crazy, but anyway, I give them a little scoop of that too, and they honestly love it. So when I put this stuff out, the 3 different things, that's the first thing they eat, is the bird seed. And it's got some different types of grains, some seeds and stuff like that. I'd have to get into more specific. I'll try to do that here in just a minute and show you what's in the bag. But the other thing I do, just so that they get the balance that they need for, laying, is I use, do more organic laying pellets. And so that's basically to give them their protein, since they don't get that in the other ones very well. So the reason I got that one is just because it's the cheapest organic feed. So I used to go through and get a mixed package, some type of feed from the feed store and that kind of thing. And anyway, I just knew that I wanted to do better with my chickens, and so this has been my option. It's really lowered the food bill if I went organic. So organic is way more expensive, but because I'm doing this and mixing it, it helps to lower the cost a lot for me. So let me get the specifics on what's in this bird food for you. Okay, so this is the makeup of it, and you can see it's got some protein in there and all that. But the ingredients are milo, white millet, cracked corn, wheat, and black oil sunflower seed. So anyway, it seemed good to me whenever I was going through and making it. And I'm sure, someone may be thinking, well, that's not organic. Well, you're right, it's not organic. And neither are the oats. Neither of those are. But the type of things that are in there are things that aren't really a big problem when it comes to the things that are genetically modified. So anyway, it seems to do well for me. I guess the only thing is maybe that wheat could be pretty genetically modified, but anyway, I can't get it perfect unless I spend a good bit more money. So that's at least my my reasoning for it. Alright, so now I'm outside, and I've recently bought a new netting system from Premier One. This isn't electrified netting, it's just a normal poultry netting. But anyway, it's been doing cool so that I can keep the chickens in a specific area here at the house. So just a second, let me show you what else I'm working on. Alright, so I'm out here at the chicken coop, and so I dump it in this container right here, and you'll notice some of the stuff that I just put in there is not in there because it fell out of my hand. The other thing that I feed them is I feed them our waste from the house. So that's why there's a few napkins and stuff like that in here. But they really seem to love that too. And so anyway, that's pretty much what I feed them. Now, someone may be asking, well, why do you do that instead of the prepackaged feed? Well, that's a good question. And the reason I do that is I've gone through and had that prepackaged feed, and the eggs were obviously, I think, better than even I would get in the store, but they were still kind of a lighter yellow. So the reason I do that is I had seen a video where a guy was talking about, his name's Pete Canaris. He was talking about how the yolks of his chicken eggs
were like nice and deep dark orange. Well, I've had that some, but not like I'd want. And I knew I wanted to try to improve the feed. So anyway, I switched to what I have now, where, you know, it's the food scraps and that mix that I've just shown you. And my yolks are like super dark orange pretty much all the time. And so anyway, it's really fixed an issue with mine. It may have reduced the laying just a little bit, but it's kind of hard for me to gauge. I don't really track it. And then I've got some chickens that are going into their 3rd year, and then I've got some chickens that are going into their 2nd year, so their production is dropping anyway. So anyway, that's how I feed my chickens. And so if you got any questions or anything, just drop them down in the comments and I'll try to answer them. Thanks. So this is the reason I did what I did. I don't know if you can see that very well. That is a super orange yolk, and that has come about because I switched my feed. It wasn't like that before. It was much lighter and more yellow. So anyway, just thought I'd give you an idea of what was the reason. Thanks.